Hi there, my name is Belinda Dunstan and welcome to the I Ching Cafe. Great to have you with me for this weekly overview for the week commencing the 12th of October 2020. Right, so let's have a look at the week, and of course before we do, let us recap last week. We had a tough, challenging week and we had the hexagram 39, obstruction, hexagram 60, limitation. We had internal obstacles, we had frustration, we had anger, we had blockages, we had stoppages. So much going on last week. And for me, as I was going through those obstructions, I kept on thinking about how are you all doing with this obstruction? And perhaps you were immune to it. If you had obstruction and you had challenges last week, please do leave a comment and share your insights around how you worked with the flow of change. It was really tough to accept that sometimes these obstructions come along and you have to just think about it, step back and accept that this is not the time. And personally going through that, it was really clear to me how valuable the I Ching is for me in helping me understand these flows of change and not getting myself so frustrated that I get turned into a pretzel and turned inside out trying to force situations forward that should not be forced now. Right, so let's have a look at this week. We have a locked hexagram. That means for this week of the 12th of October, we have no changing lines, no specific pieces of advice, no big steps of change, a nice, fixed, locked week. I quite like with these changing lines because there's really something to get your teeth into. And so I find that when we work with the locked hexagrams, there are bigger themes that are playing out and we have to work hard to look for the process of change we're being called to pay attention to. So what is our locked hexagram for this week? This week we have hexagram 62, attention to detail. Now, one of the best ways of describing this hexagram, the story of change that we're being asked to pay attention to this week, is the story or legend of Icarus, whose father made him wings of wax that he could fly up and escape. And what happened was the father said, Icarus, these are wax wings, my boy. Do not fly too close to the sun because they will melt. And of course, what does a son do? Not pay attention to the father. And he went woohoo and flew up into the sky and his wings melted and he crashed to his death into the sea. So in this flow of change, we are being asked to pay attention to the little detailed issues that are on the ground, not the pie in the sky ideas that are way out in the outer universe. This is a tough week if you are wanting to make strategic changes or you're wanting to really push it out or really make bold steps, because what this flow of change is saying is that we put ourselves into danger like Icarus did. We put ourselves into danger if we try and leap off and fly towards the sun. Where our focus should be, where the value of the week is sitting, is in the detail, the nitty-gritty little details that are on the ground. And think about a bird that eats little seeds, right? What they do is they look between the rocks and they look for seeds and they look for worms and they scratch around in the dust and they attend to every single seed that they can find, their nourishment on the ground. And this is what we're being asked to pay attention to. So this is a week where we, in our personal lives, we deal with the details of life, even if they're mundane and irritating. We get stuck into the details and we think about sorting out all the lots of little things that need our care and attention. This hexagram 62, attention to detail, is really about attending to those small things. And there might be in this particular week a whole rush of things that need our attention, a whole pile of the little things that we need to pay attention to. The I Ching says that's where our attention should be. Now, as luck would have it, one of the guided meditations that I've developed for the I Ching on the Insight Timer app is for this specific hexagram. When we got it before, I decided I feel inspired to create a meditation to help us deal with attending to the value and the nuggets of the little things. And so if you have not yet done so and installed the free Insight Timer app, please do so. It is a fantastic resource if you are wanting to develop your meditation skills, you're wanting a free resource. There's all kinds of amazing features to guide you. Go along and get the app and follow the link below. You'll get to my Insight Timer profile, and there you can find the link to the Attending to the Details meditation. So I would encourage you, if you are keen on meditating, if you're new or if you're a seasoned meditator, is to go along and go and work with this meditation this week to really unlock the value, the juicy goodness in the small things. Sweating the small stuff, right? Tending to all the little nitty-gritty things that we have to pay attention to, because that is where we are going to unlock flow this week. Not in the sky, on the ground, practical matters, small little details that we think are trivial. That's where we should pay attention to. In our businesses, this means going back over the fine print, rereading contracts, going over and checking performance, looking at your financial performance numbers, checking the details. Is everything balanced? Is everything making sense? Going back over the small little things, the micro things, that when you add them up, become significant. What's that saying that goes, save the penny and save the pound, or count the penny and save the pound? It's that kind of idea this week. Well, I wish you good luck with your meditation on attending to details and looking for the magic in the details, not in the big, bold, big ideas. And I really encourage you to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure you get the video or the podcast episode into your app as it is published. And of course, we'll see you on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for our daily I Ching stories and I Ching news as it comes up. And wishing you a fantastic week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and your fantastic questions. It really is great to have a conversation with you, and I really encourage you to post those as we go through our ebbs and flows of the weeks ahead. If you have not yet done so, also go and have a look at October's overview, Unexpected Blessings, if we are open to it, if our mind's in the right place. So go along and have a look at that episode and be prepared of how to really get the most out of your month of October. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you soon.